Hello Virgo, and happy birthday to all you September Virgos out there. It's a powerful new moon in your sign, and the Libra ingress is also occurring this month, so there's much we have to talk about. First, I want to introduce myself. I'm Vickie Verlie, the rock and roll prophetess. I've been reading tarot professionally for over 30 years, and I also do channeling and astrology and spiritual art and all sorts of stuff. You can find out more below and click on the links to follow to my site. If you enjoy this reading, please do give it a thumbs up and a like, because that definitely helps me and helps the channel, and it's so much appreciated. The decks that we're going to be using today is the Rock and Roll Tarot deck, my own creation, and then we're going to follow it up with a card from the Beast Mistress Animal Oracle cards to get your animal totem for the month. If you're a level 2 Patreon supporter, there will be an extended reading with 3 more cards for our Patreon people, and if you want to find out about that, you can also check all those links below. So the cards have been thoroughly shuffled in between the readings, and we're going to do a very loose shuffle and allow Spirit and Angels to pull the cards out that are meant for you. And as the cards do come out, please do look at them, and if any word or color or shape stands out to you, that is a way that you can really get a personal message out of these general readings. Do not limit it to what the card actually says. If it looked like it said one thing when it really said another, sometimes those are actually the very best messages, because that is Spirit talking directly to you through this general reading. There are court cards showing up, so I want to let you know that this is a gender neutral reading. So even though both of the court cards that are showing up, the Knight of Cups and the King of Swords, are male energies, it does not mean that it's not exclusively a male energy. It could be just about anybody. Alrighty, so yeah, the first card out is the Knight of Cups. So the Knight of Cups is a water sign energy, which is a Scorpio, a Cancer, or Pisces. Well, we're having the new moon. Let's first talk about that for a second. We're having the new moon on the 6th. It's the new moon in your sign. You get one new moon typically a year, and you get one full moon a year. So this is your one new moon. And also when you have your birthday, it's the solar return. So your solar return is your personal new year, and you've got a new moon coming up here. So this is such a powerful time to manifest whatever you want. Forget about January 1st, the new year. You know, that is just a random date. Well, I mean, it's not totally random, but it just doesn't really have anything to do. It's not your most powerful time to manifest what you want. Your solar return or birthday, and then your actual annual new moon are your most powerful times to manifest whatever you're wanting to manifest. And then also, we're getting hit with 2 things for you. So you've got the new moon, well, probably your birthday too, if you're a September Virgo. And then we're getting the equinox. This is when the whole world collectively turns a corner and we enter into a new season. And it's a shift, it's a collective shift that everybody living on the planet does feel and is a part of. And it's also a very powerful time to turn the corner, start something new, turn the page, do something better. Now that's coming up on the 22nd of September. I want to say October, but it's September. All right, so anyways, Knight of Cups. What I wanted to say about the Knight of Cups is there's going to be a full moon. You're having the new moon on the 6th in your sign of Virgo. Then there's going to be a full moon on September 20th in the sign of Pisces, in a water sign, energy. So, could be something really, powerful about that full moon in Pisces. It looks like you're just going to be busted out here, busted out of freedom. Because this is like really being in bondage. This is being inside your own head. This is being really worried or feeling them all, stuck or, pent up, tied in. And then bam, here comes the Tower. The Tower is not always bad. Sometimes we need the Tower to really shake up our lives. And you also have down here, in a similar fashion, the Devil in reverse, freedom from bondage. So this is like being in bondage, and then this is freedom from bondage. And it sure looks like that Tower is going to play a part in it. So it may be something really abrupt, but that doesn't mean bad, Maybe, you've been worried about money for a long time, and bam, you find out, you get some kind of a check in the mail, or you get the call from the job, or you get the call from whatever, or maybe because in traditional astrology, Virgo's over here on the wheel, and the Pisces energies, we're having the new moon in Virgo, the full moon in Pisces. That's your partner. This could be for those of you that are in couples, this might be something to do with your partner. Maybe they find out some kind of big I'm hearing big wow. And that used to be like a start. Okay, for those of you who don't remember this, or could have, maybe it was only in my region, who knows, but it was kind of like a sarcastic response back in the day. You know, if somebody says, well, da 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 da, and they're like, oh, big wow. Like I'm not impressed. Like, oh, big wow. You know, so I don't know what, I haven't thought about that forever. Big wow. I might have to write that down. I'm not going to write it down for you. I'm just going to write it down on the back here. Yeah, so big wow, but it might be not sarcastic. It might like a big wow, because you got the world there. The world is the central card of this whole thing, and the world is just the whole shebang, man. The world is one of the best cards in the deck. It definitely says like you can have it all. The world is your oyster. It's so much opening up to you, you know, walk through that it's a portal. The world is a portal. It's a circular portal doorway, and walk through that doorway. And you know, the number on there is standing out to me of 21. So we've got the full moon on the 20th, 21, and then 22. Here comes the equinox. So that time frame in there, I'm feeling pretty strong for you guys. You know, you've been waiting for a long time for something. Both of these, this is having strength and having patience and waiting, possibly since the time of Leo, which would have been early August. And this is also, it's a card of waiting, but it's also like a card of healing, you know, so healing, waiting. You may have been, some of you may have been turned down before. This could be something too that you just completely gave up hope on. It's like, well, you know, I tried to get into that job before and they just, you know, blah, 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 this and that. And then, bam, turn around and you get the job. And you're free. This King of Swords is also instrumental in a positive way. The King of Swords is maybe an air sign, an Aquarius, a Gemini, or Libra. But also what's going on as we enter into that Libra ingress on the 22nd is we're moving into the sign of Libra, which is an air sign. This guy has been out a lot. He's been out a lot, and he's been out in quite a few readings. And the other thing about him is that he may also be legal, law, lawyer, you know, things like that. Some of you, maybe, you know, you hate this job and they fire you, and he's, you know, he goes after them and says, hey, you're going to pay them workers' comp, you're going to pay them unemployment, you're going to, you know, offer them, it was unjustly, you know, something like that, and he's going to make it, I want to say he's going to make it right, or he or she is going to make it right, and like, justice will be, there's some, this, for all the readings so far, this one has been the most of a feeling of like, this justice connection, you know, this connection to legal, law, justice. Whatever it is, this is such a powerful time for you to create whatever you're trying to create. You've got all the boost of the astrology energy that we talked about, the new moon in your sign, your solar return birthday, and then the leading into the Libra ingress equinox. And then the cards are backing it up because we're showing that world energy, and it's just like, you know, you can create anything you want at this time. You know, this is going to be another trip around the world, you know, another trip around the sun or whatever, you know. That's what this is reminding me of, you know, this is this point, you know. Okay, speaking of that Libra ingress, I am, real quick before I do your animal totem, I am offering that Libra ingress reading. It's always really popular. It'll be available just to the end of this month, so limited time. But it covers, the Libra ingress is the final season of the year, pretty much. You know, it covers the very last quarter of the year. It takes a look at, it's a psychic reading, but it also is more astrology based. So if you want to, if you're interested in that, you can find that link below for that. And I have other readings available as well. And also for your solar return, by the way, I do offer that year ahead astrology report, which is like a lot of, it's very informative and very detailed. It's like 60 to 70 pages long, and it's very affordable. So maybe if you want to, you know, get yourself a little birthday present, you might want to check into that too. Alrighty, so here we go. What is the animal totem card for our, I was going to say Libra, but it's our Virgo friends for the ant. So working really hard. Well, that's, what did I say, Virgo? Because it is Virgo, right? Am I doing Virgo? Or are we doing Leo? We're doing Virgo. I'm sorry. I don't know why I'm like kind of switching back to Leo. I think something went down for you guys back in Leo time. Because what I did as I was shuffling, I looked, that lion just really caught my eye. You know, like I said at the beginning too, if something really catches your eye, go with it. But yeah, Virgo, you're the you're the workhorse, you're the hardest working sign in the zodiac, and that's very much the ant energy, working for the good of all. But you're not one to shy away from work. You know, Virgo's like, yeah, I'll do it. You know, if it's gonna get me where and better me or help people, or you know, Virgos doesn't run away from hard work. That's for sure. Okay, working tirelessly for the good of all, connecting with the community and knowing your place in it. You can move mountains and make miracles happen. Yeah, that's what this looks like. You go from here to here. When I said that, when I was saying from here to here, what I was hearing in my head was from rags to riches. I wonder if I should write that down too. I got so much to write down about your birthday and the new moon, but I might put rags to riches, because that's definitely looking like and feeling like what you know, what this could represent here. All right, real quick before I wrap it up, I want to just show you guys again. It's back to school season, and these journals, I'm so thrilled with them. They just turn out. They have like this velvety, soft, almost soft cover, and it's my artwork. This is just a small sampling of it, but there's different ones with my artwork on it. And I started using there's some with line to write journal, and then there's some with just plain for drawing journals. But I started using them on my channeling, and the paper is really, it's so nice. It just flows, it's so soft, and it's really nice to write. It's really good quality. So if you're a member of Amazon, you can find out about that. Get yourself maybe a little birthday present. Always a good time to start a new journal around the time of your birthday as well. But whatever the case may be, I wish you all the best month ever. Don't forget about your new moon on the 6th, equinox on the 22nd, and of course your all-powerful solar return. Remember that you are love and beauty incarnate. Please hit the like and subscribe. That's also appreciated and helps me out a lot as well. Have the best month ever. Happy birthday, and we'll see you again soon. Bye.